What's up everybody, and today we're gonna be getting rid of this piece of junk. What is up? Behind me is the truck we all know and secretly love / hate. This thing needs some TLC, and to even get it running to further diagnose the head gaskets issue, it has a junk FASS Fuel Flow Pro or something on it, and I'm gonna pull that off. Got an AirDog in here. I'll show that to you guys. The only thing I don't like about the AirDog necessarily is this. That happens from this piece right here in the pump. Nothing's messed up by this. It's just, I think they need to improve their packing in my opinion. Overall, great product, but that's not the biggest fan of that. Here's the fuse tap and wiring harness, all that good stuff. Here's the actual pump. They do send you this hose that we already got that. You got the instruction manual, pump itself, preloaded with filters, and this box is your hardware. I like AirDog's kits because they're not a sump kit. You put this right into the filler neck and that's all you really need. Comes with all your quick connect fittings, everything for your pump. And also this one's a lot different than the FASS too, because with the FASS you have to install an additional bracket to get it up in the frame. But the AirDog, it automatically comes up in the frame. That way you don't have to worry about a rock hitting the filter, cracking it, or anything like that. It's just a much better design in my opinion, and I like it better. These kits also, they send you a warranty information. If I can find that. It is. When you open your AirDog up, don't forget to open the manual. Don't be a tough guy, read how to do it. But inside this, you got AirDog stickers and this. This is your lifetime warranty of your AirDog. If you do not register this card, you will not get a lifetime warranty. So make sure to register your card. All the information must be correct. So, let's go ahead and get this thrown on the truck. It's a new day and it's time to get this lift pump on. So we're gonna go ahead and get all the stuff fitted up and go from there. I'm gonna try to remember, but I don't know. I used sockets for these last time. A wrench it is. Okay, those are the wrenches I need. Pour some oil off in this cap, that way that I can make sure I just thread these better. Oh. Oof, that was close. Super close. Don't want to turn that over, that would be a mess. It's diesel, so all these pumps I'm pretty sure are wet tested. So I mean, you don't have to do this with the oil, but I'm going to because I just feel much better about it all. And use your dropper in and slowly thread. Let the O-ring and the rest do your work for you. I also still have to take the other pump off of the truck. There, fit to a certain spot. Last one. You know, a lot of people think that doing stuff like this is hard, but the key is just jumping in and doing it, in my opinion. All of them's on there, so now we get a rag because it's gonna make a mess if I don't. I need some more shop towels around here. I like the red Loctite that they got everywhere in these things. Okay. Certain way you got to do this. There's the diagram. From what I can remember, I thought they gave you... Good save, good save. I thought they gave you everything you needed and like one extra of everything. Nope, they did not in this kit. So, grab our wrench. It's up like this. Lock washer on. And this. This is what we're looking at right now. I've got all these fitted up, and so I'm going to do this part now. After that, this part should be done. All I should have to do is go take the other pump off the truck. Okay, so my camera died and I didn't know it, but I've got those all started. I'm gonna get my wrenches and tighten them up. But you guys can see like the circles where the O-rings were. We gotta adjust this to where those can still fit on it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna work on that right now, and I'll kind of show you guys what I'm looking at as well. Water separator. I'm fitting these up like this because last time I had some trouble after everything was said and done, and I don't want to have the same problem again. It's hard to hold everything too and get a camera up here, I'm not gonna lie. What was it? Okay. Gotta make sure you guys can see this. But no promises, honestly. That one's good. It's touching, but not. Have you guys ever heard that cross-threading is just natural Loctite? If you haven't, it is. But my problem with that is I'm usually the one that's having to go back and fix the natural Loctite. So I usually don't do that. Okay. All those are good and tight. This one should be too. Just double check them all. Okay. That part of the install is done for the most part. I'm gonna have to take these filters off and hold it up underneath the truck after I get the old pump off, mark my holes, drill them out, all that fun stuff. And then this thing should be ready to go. Gotta run some wiring, fix a few of those fuel lines. The worst part about this is I'm worried about getting to the top of the fuel tank. So wish me luck. Hopefully we don't have to drop a tank or anything. So let's go ahead and hop underneath that truck. So you guys like the fit? Dad's over on the mini excavator right now. If you didn't see that video, go watch it. I'll put it up here. Anyways, back to me and the Magoo goggles. I need some cutters, toothbrush. I need to get some side cutters. Side cutters, toothbrush. I got some awesome outside I'm gonna get. Here's my brush. And I need some awesome. Got the side cutters. And I need just a couple of rags. Is underneath here. It's rusty, it's nasty, it just needs some loving. So I don't want to take those connections off and be feeding that right down the lift pump's throat. Got my lights and everything, should be good. gonna try to get you guys a good view, so bear with me. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. This is my POV, you could say. You can see, frame's a little rusty, but the bones are good, right? Yeah, bones are good. So right here's where the old pump shorted out. You can see where it was melting the wires together. So yeah, I probably could break this off if I really tried. This one is pulling fuel. This one's pushing it back to like the fuel filter and stuff. This one's pulling it from the tank. So over here, this one's gonna be the one I'm gonna put fuel for pushing it back to the system. And this one is gonna be pulling out of my fuel tank. Oh gosh, that's caked up. Can you guys even see that? Right there is where the filler neck's at. I'm gonna have to cut that. Yikes. That'll be fun. But overall, this cap's not in bad shape. Okay, I am like a squirrel. I gotta stay on track. If you've made it this far, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. And hopefully you don't have to do this like me, and you can just put a fresh one on like I did on my other truck. But that's life. Dang, this actually does help a lot. For me. You guys can probably see more now too. Dang. I guess that's the worst part, is running and grabbing tools. That's probably the worst part about working on something by yourself. Man, it's a factory undercoating. Sheesh. I probably should have got a pick while I was out there to disconnect these. I honestly, guys, don't know how to take this off. See if I can find a video of how they mount them up, and I'll come back to you guys. Bruh, I've been fighting with this one bolt for like 20 minutes. And I think I just broke one of them loose. This is ridiculous. Whoever invented salt, screw you. Because now, I can't get it off there. Ouch. Oh, she is looser. That's more PB blaster. See if I can get the other one broke loose now. It's not going on. Put on it. Okay, 12 is the size. You want to look at this bolt?
Get them both.
I got one. Come on. Oh. You wouldn't think that that would be that big of a job for them two boogers right there. Man alive. Alright, well, guys, we're gonna take 5. I'm back. Pulled the truck in the garage because it decided to rain, and then it decided to get 80 degrees outside. I mean, I just don't get it. What y'all think about the new truck? Makes it look like a new truck, at least with the wheels. Sheesh, I love it though. Back to this beast. Just got the drive line out, put the tape on it so that none of that gets messed up. That would be a nightmare. And drive line's out, so I can get up and underneath it and work on it properly where I need to, because on this pump over here, it's this one. This is your supply line, and this goes from lift pump to fuel tank, and this goes from your lift pump to your service line that actually goes to the truck itself, not the fuel tank. And this is the return through the filler neck. A lot of right there. But anyways, that's the main idea. I'm gonna pop underneath there, line this up, see how I want it. This screw's set. All this is good. I think I'm ready to go. Just gotta get underneath there with my Sharpie, mark, 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 and drill. Pretty straightforward. After I get the pump set where I want it, I'm gonna know how much line I'm gonna have to cut from the fuel tank to the first inlet. And after that, it's barbecue chicken from there. Bruh, now we'll be doing some drilling. Okay, next we're gonna spray this off a little bit. Man, it's dirty. We want to spray that off. Oh, if I can hold on to the rag. Having one hand to work on this stuff sometimes is pretty challenging. What in the world did they do? Is that a vent hose? Honestly, don't know what that is. Well, I'm gonna keep on cleaning this off. Go over there and spray off the top of the fuel tank, and I'm ready because I got this bad girl fitted up, and you guys can't even see that, but I got that fitted up, and I'm gonna charge my light. Okay, because it has whatever the heck this is, I'm kind of worried to mess with that, so I'm just gonna go above it, but right there, probably. I appreciate it, thank you.
Not a problem. What you getting in there?
Trying to install a lift pump.
I hear you. All right, man. You have a good one.
You too, thank you. Bull crap. This stuff here had me sweating, Dad. You got any really big water band clamps? Inch line.
I mean, hey.
One, but I'm gonna try to zip tie it because I put it up there, and whenever I was fitting it up where they had caulked it, it came out, and I had done cut where I was gonna put in at, and it kind of messed me up. Hey, it ain't going nowhere.
Take this and put it together. You got one.
Okay. But what it is though is it shouldn't leak. If it does, we could just put in a new hose from the neck, like the top of the neck, down and move the piece I got. May hold, may not. Only time will tell. Only time will tell, guys. So that's right there is how you rig it up to be all right. We're up here grinding away. You can't see much, but you get the idea. Let's go ahead and connect this up here. All right, let's go put this hose together and I'll be back. The only part of me that don't smell like oil or diesel fuel, there's nowhere. Anyways, let's get to cutting, plumbing some hoses. Plumbing this pump is probably one of the easiest parts. What I did is I oiled up my fitting, put that on there. Yikes, and then you push and twist. Capitalize the pushing. Then you get you there. Yeah, it kissed the ground, but it's fine. So there's that. This one's going back into the filler neck. It's gonna come out sideways. So it's gonna go up. Sideways, up, out, over, and then back up here. All right, I'll throw this in the truck. Give me a minute. It's getting to be a long night, about 10 o'clock. I'm honestly drained. I'm tired. And I'm about to finish plumbing the pump. This is probably gonna be one of the jobs. Right, I'll wrap it up tomorrow. But just got that last line made. I'm filthy, covered head to toe in garbage. But the last line up around is what's going into the tank. I'm gonna shoot it off the line. It's gonna go around, down, I think. Back like this or something. I'm gonna throw it on there. I'll show you guys in detail like tomorrow or something, but peace out. We're gonna push the truck in the garage because it don't have a drive line. You pushing? Okay. Welcome back. It's the next morning and I am cooked. You know, every time I try to record something, you got one of them trucks that just goes. Them aren't the worst ones, but you get the idea. Anyways, we got the pump out last night, put the new pump in. Drive line's still out. It's back here. Trying to think what else. Another truck. Wow. Jetbreak's gonna get on in a second. Guess not. Anyways, back to my rant. This is the pump I took out. Had to do some questionable things putting the new one back in, like this hose over here. It was cut for this piece right there. No clue what that was for. It's burp valve or something like that. I don't know, but that was that. I did put the slit in towards the top of the filler neck. Got that clamped down really good. Can't really see nothing from right here. I'll have to crawl up underneath there to explain some more. But we did that. Got the main connection, supply, and then to the engine hooked up. And in return, we got all that plumbed. I'm trying to think what else I gotta do. Put a drive line back in and put some wiring in, really. That's basically it. Got some extra fuses over here because in case I blow a fuse or anything like that. You guys remember the good old TRX video? Rigs right here. Looking minty, as always. Where was the fuses at? We had a whole box of them. Guess it's not my problem. Oh, buddy. Oh, pal. These would have been nice yesterday. Drill bits. I guess let's go ahead and get our wiring ran. This should be pretty easy. It's just a few zip ties. I just honestly dread doing the priming the pump. That's gonna suck. Getting diesel everywhere. So let's get to wiring, I guess. So right now we're gonna take our harness and unhook this old harness, because you guys can see we had some problems with it. Yeah, it was shorting out, and we kind of had to make it home. So yeah, let's take this old harness out, throw a new harness in. Let's get this driveline put in, and we should be ready to go pretty soon. I'm gonna put the 10 in the bottom of this one over here, if it'll go in. Okay. What? That's loose. And then, so now I've got everything up here kind of unhooked. I can pretty much start taking it all out and just putting all my new stuff back slowly. So I'm gonna get this over here, feed it down, and run. What I'm gonna do now is take off the old relay and put this one on. I forgot that that whole harness melted together. We're lucky it didn't mess something else up. Need some zip ties. They're over there on the floor. Alrighty, I'm gonna go double check where I did put this fuse tab on my truck, and then I'll be back. What I did was I gently put it in place. So we're gonna do that again. You need to get that ball of garbage out of there before I go any further. Back at it. This whole bunch right here, Dad, we're lucky it didn't mess something else up because of the way that was mushing together.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's R beside this thing right here. I gotta tighten this relay down.
I've got fuses somewhere.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember where they's at.
I've got them somewhere.
Alrighty, got those wires in place. We got our fuse tap in place. I need to clean this up over here, but that'll help after I finish pulling this wiring harness out. I need to tighten this down and all that. And after we do that, we can go ahead and almost get ready to get this thing primed. I was talking my video, but about ready to prime this bad Larry. trying not to get diesel everywhere.
Man.
This right here is the old system that was on the truck. As you can see, the wiring is shot. The pump is shot, it's old, it is time for an upgrade. This is actually the FASS pump. It's a fuel flow enhancer, something like that. I mean, it's got no writing on it. As you can see, this pump has been through the ringer. It does have a canister filter on it though, so at least it was getting some sort of filtration in addition to the factory filtration system. But the AirDog that we're going to be putting on is a 165, just basic 2 canister filter, 1 water separator, one fuel filter. So let's go ahead and get that finished hopping on. Got the goggles ready, gloves on, because I'm telling you guys, under this truck's a mess. Right now we are getting the old wiring harness out so we can get the new one in, because it's really clogging up the engine bay. Of course they would put a zip tie. Worst spot possible. This is honestly pretty straightforward. The worst part about all this is that the truck has so much nastiness. Alright guys, made it over to the pump. Got that down inside. Okay, let's get the drive shaft in now, I guess. Oh man. How y'all doing today? I know I'm glad to be out from under that truck at the moment, because it ain't for the weak. You gotta make sure to always do clean wiring, because if not, you're really just wasting your time. I think that looks pretty good personally. Them here, that tucked over to the side, boom boom. Better than what it was, that's for sure. This is gotta be bled. I got one of them junk screws on it. One of them stupid plastic ones. Anyways, we'll get Dad to hop in the truck and I'll get underneath and work the filters and stuff. So, okay guys, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my filters. I'm gonna make sure I got plenty of, the O-ring is sealed good. So I'm taking some motor oil and just rubbing it on them. So that one is 100% good to go.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Wait just a second. I am make sure my gaskets are still. They had these on them yesterday, but I'm gonna make sure that they're still good today. Get you guys back. Okay, Dad.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get in there and turn the key.
Can't stand that noise.
Turn the key. You're good.
Turn it out.
No, I'm just keep working with it. Okay. Okay, that's the process. All right, turn the key. All right, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. I think it's fine right there. Should be okay now.
Should I start it?
You can if you want to. You can see if it. Looking good, looking good. Gotta get the drive shaft button back up and then she'll be on the road. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm in the process of putting the drive line back in. It shouldn't be too difficult. Just gotta slide the yoke back in and then line up the back. So let's go ahead and get to going. Okay. The yoke is in. It's in neutral. The back of the truck's jacked up. Can't really see with the goggles on. It's nice having a gopher.
You have no clue.
On this part here, I go and pull the tape off these.
Yep. Tell people why you have tape on them.
The reason we had tape on them is because we do not want those caps to fall off here. That would be detrimental, and getting them needle bearings and everything, all that fixed, would be a pain.
That lined up, wasn't it?
I think so. Let you look.
Tighten it up.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I didn't really show a lot last night, so I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I did for a game plan up in here. Okay, those two are my filters. Right there's where I drilled. You guys seen all that good jazz. Up there's the regulator. Didn't even have to mess with that. On the side right here, you guys see me hook that up. That goes to the fuel tank as the fuel supply. Over here, you got them two. The one on this side, the bigger one, that one is what's giving fuel to the motor. And on this side right here, that's what the filtered fuel goes back through to the filler hose, or filler neck. And that's over there. Pretty straightforward setup. If you do one for the first time, it is pretty intense. But after doing one before, like myself, it definitely made this one much easier to tackle. There's my power line. I have it running all the way to my battery. But I've got that one looped around this, the one that's supplying the motor. I got it wrapped around right there to make it pretty easy, not use a bunch of hose. That's what it looks like. I'm a huge fan of the AirDog. From the FASS I've seen and heard, I'm not a fan of them. I like the AirDog, so I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's my experience. So that is switching from a FASS to AirDog, people. Call that a job well done, in my personal opinion. I got my tools put up too. If you keep them organized, it definitely helps the process, because last night they was everywhere and it was kind of suckish, but it's all right. So I think we're going to go and test drive this thing now. Hopefully everything looks good on it. And really and truly, we've talked to a lot of people about the suspected head gaskets issue, and they've told us the same thing. They're like, go drive it, see what it does, because we've not had the truck long enough to really know for sure. So fingers crossed, and I'll give you guys an update here real soon. Peace. So we've drove the truck, and the lift pump seems to be doing perfectly fine. No complaints there. I've checked it. I don't think we got any leaks, anything like that. So I did have to add a little bit of coolant because it put it in the overflow side of the reservoir. Man, just keep driving it and go from there.